This offense has it with really good field position. Using his legs, it's Pittman. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
In most offenses, man, it's about control.
The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback making checks. Gonna run it. It's Pittman. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Aggies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Pittman. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Well, you really can't afford to get that type of call down here when you're trying to punch in a score. Running to the left. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The give to the left. Maybe some room here. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They're going to ride this running back. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna run it. It's Pittman. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a... They'll keep it on the ground. Hard running there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying the left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys.
Got a little grass. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Now they're going to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take... On the run, it's Pittman. On the move is the 30. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. They'll ride the hot hand. At the 35, he's loose. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Aggie. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. Looking for room at the 25. Lots of running room. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Aggie. Rolled his way into the end zone.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Makes it past the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. right back to the well.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him...
There's some room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys...
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Pulls it in. It's Pittman. Finds a crease at the 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that...
And the Aggies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The offense changing the play. On the ground, it's Pittman. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. First down, 10 yards to go. This time he wants to throw. Takes his shot. Got a wide open receiver. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Trying to run, it's Pittman. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the right. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. Maybe a crease. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. This time he wants to throw. Looking deep. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit